Hello, guys and gals. This is a movie review for Dog Soldiers. Let me just quickly do a little research here. I was thinking this movie was from. Oh, it's from 2002. Okay, I just had to check and make sure. This is a 2002 film, and it is about werewolves. Obviously. Um, this was a free movie that was on YouTube, and a link to it will be in the description below. If I remember to put it in. I'll remember to put it in eventually. I'm not sure how long the movies on YouTube stay free. Um, but I will be linking that video because it was one that YouTube sponsored, and they cycle through their free movies every so often, and I always try to put the free movies in the description so you can watch it yourself. Anyways, it's an old movie, but it was pretty good. Anyways, so what is Dog Soldiers? Well, basically, it is a movie about werewolves, obviously. And I was watching, Watch Mojo and stuff like that, and they said this was a really good movie. So I was like, oh, well, it's free on YouTube. I might as well watch it. And it was pretty good. Anyways, basically, let's go over the plot first, because the plot is really important. Starts out in Scotland. So this movie takes place in Scotland, and apparently there are werewolves in Scotland. But to be honest, there's probably werewolves everywhere, if you think about it, with the lore of werewolves. What I liked about this movie, this has very little to do with the plot, but it's also kind of poignant. What I really liked about this movie was that the werewolves did have, regenerative capabilities. They couldn't be killed by conventional weapons, let's just say. And so, yeah. But anyways, let's get back to the plot. I've kind of let myself meander here. The movie is primarily about a platoon. I don't know exactly if it was an entire platoon, because I'm not sure how many soldiers are in a platoon. It was a group of soldiers, I would say, a troop maybe. And they were doing routine, is it war games? Is that what they call it? No, training. It was training exercises. Just routine training exercises in this Scottish place. This place in Scotland. Earlier in the movie, the hero of the movie, he got booted out of like the elites or something because he wouldn't shoot a dog. It's a long story. But anyways, they end up in Scotland, and they get attacked, of course, by something, and nobody really believes in werewolves or anything like that. But this movie takes place in 2002, when basically CGI was really hitting its stride, and all the movies had CGI. But what I admire about this movie is that it uses practical effects. The suits they used were really pretty good. I mean, very high quality, very realistic, I would say. And so, yeah. But yeah, back to the supernatural powers and stuff of werewolves. They had, one of the things they had was a supernatural ability to heal. I mean, they would get shot with bullets and stuff, and they would just regenerate, And that is pretty much true. If someone was injured and they turned into a werewolf, then they would like heal up instantly, which is really kind of interesting. I really wasn't informed too much on the werewolf lore. It had been a while since I'd actually done research on werewolves, but it seems to be pretty true to the lore. The movie, that is, was very true to the lore. So that was, I thought, pretty neat. Anyways, the soundtrack was very atmospheric. There were a lot of jump scares and stuff like that, which is basically what you like to see in horror movies, especially the older ones. And I say older because this movie is 22 years old, I would say. 2002, and this is 2024. So, yeah, 22 years old. And still a really, really good movie. Then again, I did a review of a movie from 1969, I think it was, which is, well, it's pretty old. That one was pretty old. But anyways, this movie is really old also, but it also I thought was really really good. It was very immersive. I was watching it on YouTube, of course, but you're supposed to have ads on and stuff like that. But with YouTube Premium, that really isn't an issue. You can basically just watch movies and you don't get interrupted at all. So it's very immersive, which is good. This might be a movie that we already had. I'm not sure. But it was free on YouTube. And I'll be, of course, linking it. I think it's very poignant today to actually watch it. It was really, really fascinating. It was okay. It was kind of gory. Well, really gory in some parts. But tasteful gore, I would say. I don't know. Very, very fascinating movie and very, very good if you like gore and werewolves. Yeah, gore and werewolves. Two very, very interesting things. But anyways, the soundtrack was very atmospheric, and with a horror movie, that's what you like. It utilized both, lots of practical effects, which is good, and so yeah. Anyways, with the movie free on YouTube, you really don't have anything to lose by watching it, of course. But even if it wasn't free, it would still be a really good movie. I always go back to the practical effects, the suits, and the prosthetics and stuff like that they used. Very, very fascinating and very, very realistic, I would say. Probably some of the best werewolf suits I'd seen in a long time. The comments on the video said that this was probably the second best werewolf movie ever made, beneath the Howling movie. I haven't seen the Howling either. I'll see if it's free on YouTube also. But that's high praise. I've seen quite a few werewolf movies actually. I think one was called Howl, and I think that in that one, all these people got trapped on a train or something, and that movie is also free on YouTube. A train, it basically quit working like out in the middle of the woods, and they got attacked by these realistic looking werewolves. Really, really good movie. I think we got it for like $1 at Dollar Tree, I think, or something, but it turned out to be free on YouTube. I'm going to check real quick just to see if Howl, I think it was called Howl, was, Howl, full movie. Here it is, yeah. Yeah, it is free on YouTube also. Which is pretty cool. I think that was the name of the movie. It might be a different one. But yeah, I'm a big fan of werewolf movies and creature features in general. But anyways, this is a movie that I think is worth your time. The runtime was I think an hour and 45 minutes or something like that. Around that, about 2 hours. And it didn't feel like it because it went by real fast. Really, really a good movie, I thought. But anyways, that's just my opinion, though. You can either take my opinion or leave it. But yeah. That's going to do it for this review, I guess. I don't know what movie I'll review next. I don't really do very many movie reviews. Mainly because I don't think I do a very good job on them, and I never really know what to say. But anyways, with all that being said, thanks for watching, everyone. You are loved, and have a great day.